Musume Pretty Derby has been announced to be coming to global by Cygames. Now, if you're not aware of what it is, it's a Japanese game that has been out in Japan for about 3 years. It is very, very big, and a lot of people have wanted it in English, and we're finally getting it now. There is an elephant in the room, a very big elephant, a potentially early end of service elephant. However, I'll get into that later. First, let's talk about the good news. If you're not aware of what it is, you're probably at least aware that it's one of those games that always shows up on the top 10 of Sensor Tower charts. Like I said earlier, it's big, and it's really big. Now, we've got the official Twitter here. Like, this Twitter was made like a day ago. 25,000 followers already. Is cooking. Now, you're going to notice something, right? Something very, very, very big, and on the official website too, and that is, there's no mention of Crunchyroll anywhere. Now, if you're not familiar with Crunchyroll games, you're lucky. Let me tell you something, okay? Never forget what Crunchyroll Games did to Princess Connect Redive English. We will not forget this, ever, okay? You think you hate Crunchyroll enough? You do not bemoan anyone who has to suffer Crunchyroll Games getting a hand on their favorite game, okay? Never forget. Anyway, that's pretty damn good news, okay? Nobody wants Crunchyroll touching their game. Now, the site's pretty barren. That is obviously going to change eventually. Over here it shows that there's going to be a demo if you're at Anime Expo at booth 3306, so get on that, right? Now, there's no exact date announced as far as I'm aware. I will be updating people if that ever does come out. Now, as for that elephant in the room that I mentioned, Musume is a 3-year-old gacha game, and is getting a global release this late. Now, this is potentially a very large problem, and this is definitely a contributing factor to Princess Connect Redive's failure, and that is 3 years of foresight on gacha banners. Now, don't get me wrong, foresight on banners is extremely good for players, but you have to realize that people can save gems for years waiting for certain characters. The fact that there's so much foresight means impulse spending down the drain, impulse pulling down the drain. People will be saving for specific characters for months or years, and this is going to very, 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 very significantly impact revenue. Now, I'm not a game developer. I don't know how to fix this. I really don't. I wish I knew, but I don't. Luckily, fixing that's just not my job. Anyway, if you also have been paying attention to the title, you'd know that there's a little something for Heaven Burns Red. If you're not aware of what Heaven Burns Red is, it's written by the same guy who made Works Like Planet and Air, right? Now, apparently it's also very good. I don't know too much about it, but I'm really excited. Now, don't get me wrong, there's always a chance that this is not real. There has been no official announcement yet, but it says Heaven Burns Red official, right? No one would lie on the internet, right? Anyway, either way, this is exciting. These are two very high-profile Japanese gachas coming to global. This is big news. We're getting a lot of stuff. We're getting Mugen, Asher Premilia, Heaven Burns Red, Musume, amongst a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm not gonna lie, this year and next year are looking like really, really good years for gacha. Okay, let me know what you think, and I'm gonna peace out.